We're Johnny and Jade and Brian.
Hello. Hello.
I know. I know. Why y'all look so? Look at this. They have this look.
I know.
This.
Big Ashley Tisdale fans? Yeah.
See, this is my first time doing one. Do I need this thing? Can y'all hear me? Oh, do I need it? What do you?
Well, you need it for the website, I think.
Oh yeah. All right.
So
Yes.
yeah, you'll just be mouthing it on the website without this.
This is my first time. I thought I've always done everything in radio. I've never done a CD listening party. So we'll find out how this thing goes.
It's gonna be a good time.
We're gonna talk to her. We just talked to her on the air. And a lot of you guys are cutting school today, aren't you? Who's cutting school?
Oh.
Who got the cool parents? The cool parents up in here.
And
Man,
then you're gonna go back to school and be like, sorry, I was late. I was totally kicking it with Ashley Tisdale. Not a big deal.
Got the cool parents in the back, man. My parents like, hey, mom, go see that. No, you're going to school,
Right.
son.
You're going where? To school.
You're going to the school. If the school is open, you are going.
If Ashley Tisdale's at your school,
yeah.
then you can see
Is she
it.
at your school today? No, then you ain't going.
Okay.
All right, y'all done talking to us? Y'all ready for us to bring her out?
You gotta get excited though. You can't just sit there. She likes it. Let's get excited.
All right, she's back in our green room, which is really just
There she is.
Hey, Ashley.
What's up? I told you her shoes rocked. Please take notice because they are the bomb. Right? Did we find out what the shoes were?
Oh man, what are the shoes?
We'll figure it
I
out
don't think
later.
she even knows. I don't know.
You know, this is weird. We just finished talking to you on the air, so I guess we're going to just talk to you again.
Awesome.
We'll just keep on talking.
Like we just met.
And talking.
Do it all over again.
Let's do it.
Good thing that we came over here. Are you used to, like, in a setting like this? It's like when we got here, it's like you have fans, and I've seen stuff like this happen, and they're so excited. And I guarantee every mom in here will say that this is all she's been talking about. This is all she's been talking about. She couldn't wait to get here. And now they're here, they're like this.
It happens a lot, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
And then once they leave, they're like, oh my God, she was right there. She was there.
So we're talking a little bit about your crazy schedule on the air this morning, and since we're all here, I don't know if you guys heard the show when we were talking to this morning or not, but how what's it like just doing all that you do? I mean, you said that you don't look basically ahead because you get stressed out, but
Yeah, it's so much fun. I mean, I love what I do, so it's very exciting. It's overwhelming sometimes, but yeah, like I said, it's just the best job. So.
You ever get to a city and not know where it is? Or know where you are?
Yes.
just
You know
like
what-
on the daily.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes I just like forget, and it just kind of, especially when I look back at it, it kind of blends into each other in a way.
But when you come to town, you're in and out so fast, you really don't get a chance to enjoy the town, do you?
Yeah, like I came in last night, and then I leave this afternoon.
So you don't get to see the theme parks or anything like that?
I wanted to go to Disney.
I was gonna say you don't go to Disney. Like you should have like a golden ticket. To
I
Disney.
know. Yeah, I don't get to go.
You know, everybody assume that that you do movies with them, that you just have this ticket. It's like, look, I'm Ashley.
Yeah, like a
Right,
like
like
an
a
ID
black card?
Well, you don't have a
Yeah.
ticket, but yeah, you do get to go to the theme parks and then like have the
That's a
VIP
perk.
treatment. Yeah, that is. I think even Christina Aguilera uses it still today.
That is so
Yeah.
cool. Is it really a card?
Yeah.
It's not a card. It's just that you have connections to call up somebody, and then they just bring you around everywhere.
Wow,
It's pretty
you get like a
cool.
golf cart or something?
Disney's a really great place. It's the happiest place on earth.
That's what they tell us. Do you still hang out with, like, I assume, and that's probably stupid of me, that you guys are all just friends because you do the Disney Channel thing and everyone on the Disney Channel just hangs out together. Like, so I'm assuming you and Brenda Song just kick it and go to the mall and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get to see Brenda as much, but yeah, we do. We go out to dinner. I see the boys. They come out to dinner with me. I hang out with Vanessa and Zach. They live down the street from me. I mean, everybody lives in the area that I live in. Miley lives down the block. Jonas Brothers did live down the block.
You live in Toluca Lake?
I'm not going to tell you where I live.
Yeah, 318.
I'm just saying, I used to live there, and I used
Toluca Lake
to go to
Drive.
Patty's all the time. There's
Patty's
that
is the
restaurant.
best place. I know, yeah.
Yes,
Patty's
and
restaurant.
I saw some paparazzi pictures of
all of us going there all
Yes.
the time. Yeah.
yeah. And I went, hey, that's my place.
I know.
That is so cool. You mentioned all those names. Mouths just dropped like,
I know, like they're your neighbors.
Right.
I know.
My neighbor's a dentist.
yeah.
It's not very cool.
Are they really as in love as they seem, Zach and Vanessa?
Oh yeah, no, they don't. They definitely are. I mean, they've been together for a really long time, so 3 years, I think. We're going on 4. I don't know. Yeah.
That's
It's been
love,
crazy.
Jade. 4 years is love.
Hey,
Hey, for Jay, 3 weeks is love.
You and I
Dude,
can't really
in this
talk.
business, that is love.
Three
I mean, if
weeks.
you could survive that.
Jay
so.
gets 3 days and she's in love. So it's
Yeah,
okay.
and then after 7 days, I'm not in love anymore.
Yeah, then it's over.
So I know this is totally typical radio question.
Go ahead.
But what are like musical influences for you?
You know, actually, this album, I've always been a big fan of pop rock. I love The Used, My Chemical Romance, Boys Like Girls. So I'm Pink, Katy Perry. I really just wanted to, I got inspired, and I brought the, you know, more the guitar-driven kind of sound into the second album. So I think I get inspired by a lot of things, and I get influenced by everything.
When you listen back to your music, I mean, what are your mind goals? Is it going to you in the studio writing it, or are you your own worst critic? How are you when you listen to your music?
When I'm listening to my music, well, I'm really happy with the album, actually. I'm really, really happy. I knew what I wanted going into it. The first album, I just was learning about myself as an artist, where this one, I knew exactly what I wanted, and I wouldn't stop recording. So I recorded over 25 songs, and there's only 14 on the album. So I'm really proud when I listen to it. I think about, you know, what it was like. I lived in the recording studio for a really long time. So it's been a very long adventure, but I'm very excited about it.
How do you pick your songs?
You know, I go with the ones that I know I love, and not just like, because then suddenly that kind of gets old to you, I think, for me. So I went with everything that I absolutely did love on the album. So I have favorites, but I mean, they're pretty much all my favorites.
And is there some kind of order that you put them in to like take people on this journey with you?
Yeah, that's why Acting Out is the first one, because it's kind of setting up, you know, that there's another side of me that people haven't really seen. And the album's really a reflection of where I am in my life right now. I'm 23, turning 24, so it's kind of, you know, it's more mature, a little bit edgier.
All right, now your first CD came right out of the box, and you debuted at number 5 and sold 64,000 a week. Do you feel any pressure with the second one to do the same, or is that something you don't think about?
I never feel any pressure, I think, in any project that I do. I always got that question for each high school musical that we did. But no, I never really feel any pressure. I just have fun at what I'm doing, and I'm excited. I'm more nervous because I think I'm more vulnerable, because the second album is really speaking to who I am, and so that's a little nerve-wracking. But no, I mean, I just think that I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm really proud of it, and hopefully people like it.
That's one thing I wanted to ask. What's it like, just like putting it all out there? Because all of us have these outlets for our creativity and, you know, the person that we are, and now we're all sitting here basically listening to, you know, like 8 diary entries, or right?
Yeah.
Or something. What is that like? All just kind of examining, like, oh, if they like that song, if they hate it, you're like, cool, that was about my personal experience or something.
And it's way more personal because you're doing it in front of people. Like, if we buy it and we hear it, we're in our car, it's no big deal.
Right, but
now
now
you're
we're in a
sitting
room
right
going,
in front of me.
I know. You know, I think that my fans are great, and I think that I don't know. It's definitely, it makes you a little bit vulnerable, but I think I'm behind everything, like the photo shoot, the music video. I went over the treatment with my director, you know, 3 months before we shot the video. So I'm behind pretty much everything. So I'm really putting myself out there, I think, in every project that I do. But yeah, I think people will like it, hopefully.
With this CD, you took more control in making decisions on the things that are being put upon it?
I did. I made a lot of decisions. I made every decision on this album. So that's what makes me vulnerable.
Yeah. Is that because of the success of the first one that you were allowed to make those decisions? Or
yeah, I
even
think
more
they,
creative
Warner
decisions?
Brothers really trust me. I think that that they trusted me from the first album, and I think they trust my instincts, and I pretty much feel I've always trusted my instincts. So I just
How do you feel now, knowing that the CD's done, it's completed, it's sitting in a warehouse, ready to ship, and you're still talking about it? How do you feel? It's like, let's get this thing out already.
No, I'm like, okay, let's just wait.
Really?
It's much cooler when you're still talking about it.
All right.
I think that I'm excited. I think it's gonna be. I think people will really like it. But yeah, just take it day by day.
We don't look ahead. Remember?
Okay.
Crazy schedules, crazy one day at a time.
Yeah.